Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you that question, which we share with as many as we can. And it is quite simply, what have you learned in essence about how to be a successful leader? And maybe you wish you knew that early on in your life. Just give us your best tip that you can think of. And maybe we can start with Dwayne. We did Philip's award first. Dwayne, go for it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. No, it's always a wonderful opportunity to meet with like-minded people. And when you posed the question to us, obviously there's quite a few thoughts that run through your mind. But to sum it up in a couple of words or sentences that I honestly can say has made a big difference in the way that I lead is not to be selfish, but to use the term, as you empower others, you empower yourself. And I know it's quite a broad way of explaining it, but I've realized that when you take whatever you can from your resources and you try and help others develop themselves, they become an asset to you in whatever organization you might find yourself. And to add to that one specific point would be to not just look at it holistically or as a big group, but to say out of the group that you're working with or the organization is to really search out the one. Very often we kind of just paint everyone with the same brush and think, well, if I teach this principle, they need to understand it in this specific way. But we are individuals. Our makeup is different. The way we understand and we implement certain aspects might be completely different to one another. It doesn't make the one right and the other one wrong. So I found when you take the time to focus on an individual, and a term that I like to use is seek out the one and help them, it makes a big difference. You need to learn, and I've realized that you need to learn from the individual, and if you want to call it, see what makes them tick. When you take a vested interest in that person's personal life, and you see how they work, and you accentuate and help them develop that, you help develop those leadership skills in them. You help them have initiative and the desire to be better, desire to lead, desire to use their own thoughts and feelings and not always have to rely on what a book might tell them, and empowering them so they can get recognized for what they add benefit to your business or organization. And it's been a term that I wish I knew from the beginning is you go into business thinking you can do it for yourself, and then you realize that's completely wrong. When you start looking at what you can do for others and you empower them, you automatically empower yourself. And one of the philosophies I've always had is if there's an opportunity that comes to anybody that works with me or for me, and better than they have at this present moment in time, I shake their hand and wish them the best of luck. If a leader that wants to try and keep these kind of little nests together, I think is very narrow-minded. Let everyone be able to spread their wings, let them fly. And that's some of the things that I found it has worked greatly for me is when I'm able to help others develop, I benefit from it as a leader.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you so much. Thank you. Excellent points. Appreciate that. Philip?
Thank you. Thanks, Adrian. And once again, thank you for the award and recognition. I'm truly humbled. I also want to congratulate Dwayne. I personally don't take such recognition for granted. It's humbling that in the work that I do, I get to inspire others in one way or another. The one thing that I look back and say I should have known or done better is purpose, leading with purpose. Because I find that I've found in my over my career, as I got more experience and as I got to lead bigger teams, more complex organizations, that being clear on what my leadership purpose is and my personal purpose is has helped me become a better leader, because it has helped me align my own values and what drives me with the values of the organizations or the teams that I have led. But I've also found that it has helped me be more intentional about leading with empathy, compassion, and I would say that care about others. So, I find that purpose creates clarity in my mind for the work that I do, and gives me or helps me answer my why And that why actually helps me um, align with the organization, but also helps me inspire purpose in others. And that for me is a very important thing, because identifying or finding my purpose is one thing, but helping others really find their purpose and then bringing that all together for the betterment of the communities in which I live, or the communities in which I serve, or the organizations with which I serve, actually galvanizes us as a team. And I find that it drives for better performance, innovation, and it's actually, it keeps that engine running. So that's one big, should I say, or valuable lesson that I have picked up over the years. And I would encourage young and upcoming leaders to actually discover their purpose from an early age and start with that early on in their careers. Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's also powerful. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I appreciate it. I look forward to sharing it.